Welcome back, and it's time for our movie segment. Before the movie segment, I want to just say one thing because it's a little nice tie-in. I think what the NFL did today was a really cool thing. I don't know if anybody missed it, but they had the players put on their shoes the charity that they identify with, they support, and one of the players put down autism awareness, and Rocco has Asperger's syndrome. Has been a big inspiration to me and so many people, and done a lot of things on raising awareness, autism awareness, and Rocco, I know being a part of the show has been great, and spreading the word about autism awareness I know is deep in your heart.
Yes, absolutely. It's important because there's still a lot that a lot of people, the general public, don't really know about autism. I think now, in maybe the last, perhaps maybe 20 some odd years, that it's really gotten awareness. I think that we have ways to go in really having to make people aware. I mean, the problem is that because mental health is something that is often intangible and something that, we can't really grip on, I mean, that's what makes it, such a challenge, because we don't know what's going on, inside your head. So it makes it challenging for us to really find the exact algorithm of why people are a certain way. And I think that with in pertinence to autism, I think that there is a lot that needs to be brought to the surface. Continued research and people that are willing to to have the knowledge and the level of self-awareness to really provide an ability for people to understand in regards to this, because it's true what they say about autism. It is like a puzzle, but it's imperative that the pieces have to kind of fit together for people, because I think it's a case where knowledge and understanding really is key to everything.
Well said, Rocco. And Rocco, one of his big passions is movies.
Yes.
And he has another interesting movie to review this week.
Indeed, Howie. I have a pretty huge movie out right now. It's called Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. It's directed by David Yates and stars Eddie Redmayne. It is actually a Harry Potter film. It's set in that franchise. It's based on an encyclopedia of the book series. It takes place in 1926, and it involves a gentleman by the name of Newt Scamander, played by Redmayne, who has been on a mission of documenting extraordinary creatures. During a stopover in New York City, he must contend with a creature escaping from his magical suitcase, the magical suitcase later being swapped, and the suitcase's creatures having now escaped. For this particular film, what's interesting about it is that, being that this is like the first film that's not so strongly connected to Harry Potter, it's a great film actually in terms of introducing new people to it, especially older people that were maybe not so keen on the books that centered mainly around teenage characters. But with this film, it's broader, and it's a film that will appeal to a lot more people that never read the books in their lives or even seen the films. So on a positive level, that is a good aspect of the film. The other good aspect of the film is the fact that it's written by the lady who wrote the original books, J.K. Rowling, and her level of imagination is still in this particular film. And the thing though that maybe is the kind of the drawback of this film that prevents it from being as good as it probably could have been. The great thing about this film is that it's a fun film, and there's a lot of really cool special effects and a lot of really cool creatures that you see in this movie. And that tandem with how simple it is, it's a much more simpler story than any of the Harry Potter movies. That really benefits itself in terms of introducing it to new people. The thing that's a drawback about it is that it tries to also be something else. The fact is that these movies, there's going to be several films of Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and that's to its detriment in the sense that there's going to be a lot of the world building, as it's called, that's done in this, and it's done at a very snail's pace level. You feel like you're watching two movies in one, basically. You feel like you have the basic aspect of the movie, which is the fun aspect that people will really love, and then this whole other aspect in terms of what will set up the rest of the movies, and that's going to irritate some people because it's going to make people feel like you're not going to get the full movie, basically. But it doesn't really so much do that to its credit. And for the most part, it's a really fun movie. It definitely will be it'll be great for people that love Harry Potter and people who've never seen Harry Potter before. But all in all, the idea of the fact that it is one of those kinds of movies that you have to see the sequels, basically, is going to maybe irritate a couple of people. But overall, I mean, in this kind of modern climate of franchises, it's a pretty good movie for what you have. So I give Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them 3 out of 5 stars. So thank you.
All right, Rocco, great job. Rocco Perfume.
All right, hold on. Let me get that.
The Halftime Howie Show would like to congratulate these two amazing girls. We got Maggie Aresti here and Kristen Romano over here. They just dominated in the state swim meet. They both won 2 individual state records, the state championships, and they combined on 2 relay championships as well. In their careers, they combined for 18 state championships. They had an amazing career, and in the state meet, the Long Beach girls won 6 out of 12 events, and Maggie and Kristen were involved in all of them. So congratulations to Maggie Aresti and Kristen Romano.